LPBW. Does Matt Roloff treat Caryn Chandler better than he treated Amy? A lot of little people, big world fans do not care for Matt Roloff's new significant other Caryn Chandler. Now most of the fans that feel this way are fans that prefer Amy to Matt. After all, there are some fans of the TLC series who love Matt, and they are just happy to see he's found someone else to be with. Those who are not supportive of the relationship, however, often make critiques about it on social media. Does Matt treat Caryn Chandler differently than he treated Amy Roloff? Should he have tried harder with Amy? Here's what fans are saying. We know season 21 of LPBW is currently airing on television. We just watched the season premiere this week, and as we've previously reported, fans of the TLC series are over listening to Amy and Matt bicker with each other. Moreover, they aren't alone in feeling this way. Their son Zach is also frustrated and triggered by the constant fighting. He hopes his mother moving away from the property and potentially selling her share of it will smooth things out within the family. While neither he or his wife Tori really seems to want to, Zach was even happy to buy his mother out of the property just to get her away from the toxic situation. Now TLC is sharing clips and photos of little people, big world to promote season 21. The Instagram posts are a great outlet for fans who need to vent about the series. Turns out, there are some fans who really don't care for Caryn Chandler and her relationship with Matt Roloff. They don't like her as a person. They think she has bad intentions. And they believe Matt treats her way better than he ever treated Amy. Chances are pretty good fans will never completely agree on what broke the relationship between Matt Roloff and Amy. After all, there are two sides to every story. Moreover, fans only see what is on TV and social media. So chances are pretty good fans never got the whole story or the full picture. But that doesn't stop LPBW fans from forming opinions based on what they did see and know. It's a crying shame that he didn't give Amy as much attention to everything as he does Caryn. I think he screwed up letting Amy go. Caryn should keep her nose out of their business. Just saying, one follower penned in the comments of a post by TLC from 2 days ago. Not only did the individual think Matt treated Amy poorly compared to Caryn Chandler, but the individual also believed Matt is ultimately to blame for the relationship ending. Liked nearly 200 times, this comment was something fans of little people, big world were interested in discussing. Agree he has way more respect for her than Amy. He always talks down to Amy, and in their interviews he always blames Amy and never takes responsibility for anything. Exactly, Amy never talks bad about her, but Caryn constantly talks crap on Amy. She needs to keep her nose out of it. Agree. She acts like she stays out of Matt and Amy's personal business, but she always has a snide remark. You can tell she doesn't like Amy, and I'm sure she puts her 2 cents in when with Matt. Something about her I never trusted, and Matt is no prize. Turns out, many fans of the show insist Caryn doesn't deserve the respect Matt gives her. Why? Well, because she is always bad-mouthing Amy, and fans never see Amy bad-mouthing Caryn. Is Amy the bigger person in this dysfunctional family? LPBW News. Did Tori Roloff replace Amy with Caryn Chandler? Tori Roloff is currently under fire as some little people, big world fans have accused her of replacing Amy with Caryn Chandler. The question is, has Tori replaced Amy with Caryn? Why do LPBW fans suddenly feel this way? Here's what we've been able to dig up. It was a little less than a week ago that Matt Roloff shared a short animated clip on Instagram. The clip featured Tori, his girlfriend Caryn, and one of their friends. When these three get together, stuff happens. I just have to figure out what stuff just happened. We'll fill you in on our plan in the next 2 to 3 days, Matt Roloff penned in the caption of the animated clip. The 3 lovely ladies were all smiles in the animated clips. But fans of Little People, Big World were not really feeling the post. In fact, they took issue with Tori spending so much time with Matt and his girlfriend. While this was Matt Roloff's Instagram post, it was Tori who was catching all of the heat. Many didn't understand why she had seemingly replaced Amy with Matt's girlfriend, and they were very vocal about it. "My heart goes to Amy. I guess we all can be replaced." One follower penned in a comment that had been liked 50 times. The comment had amassed nearly 70 responses. One individual agreed. "Agree with you, Tori favors Caryn. When she talks to Amy, you can see the dislike. It really does feel that way. Caryn takes over and Tori dumps Amy." Another chimed in, also in agreement. Not everyone was ready to crucify Tori Roloff though. Some were quick to point out that Tori just spent time with Amy recently. "Yeah, because Tori didn't post some pics at Amy and Jackson last week at all," one individual clapped back in defense. At one point in time, the individuals arguing about the original comment dragged Matt into the conversation. Several tagged him, suggesting he may have even posted and chimed in. A scroll through all the comments, however, suggests that if he didn't get in on the conversation, he later deleted whatever he had decided to say. Some were quick to remind those arguing they only say what was on television, and they could not possibly know everything there was to know about the Roloff family. A few of these insisted Matt had just as much of a right to be happy with his girlfriend as Amy was with her new life. LPBW, Zach and Tori Roloff are open to spin-off. In a recent interview with Monsters and Critics, Little People, Big World stars Tori and Zach Roloff talk about a possible spin-off. So what does the LPBW couple think of the idea? Could a spin-off be in the works? It's possible that Matt and Amy will step away from the spotlight at some point. Their family has been on TV for years, so eventually they may be ready to move on. This could be prime time for Zach and Tori to get their own spin-off. When asked how he feels about a spin-off, Zach says, "Yes, Tori and I are open to everything. We would definitely sit down and think long and hard about it too, because we enjoy doing the show we have. And doing a spin-off, yes, that could definitely be fun and something enjoyable. But there's a lot of other things that go into that. Responsibilities and things that we would have to consider. But yes, anything is possible." Tori says that she's okay with the kids growing up in front of the cameras as long as they don't mind it. Right now, Jackson is almost 3 years old and Lila is just a baby. So things may change as the kids get older. Tori says she's gotten used to being in front of the camera because she married into the family. She also adds that LPBW fans are the best. So TV seems to be a good fit for the Roloffs for the time being. In March, Matt talked about the possibility of a spin-off as well. At the time, he said he thinks that spin-off conversations are happening. But that's pretty vague. A spin-off could feature any member of the family, so there's no saying what exactly could come of those conversations. The spin-off could feature Matt and Caryn, Tori and Zach, or Amy and Chris. It's unlikely that fans would be picky about which Roloffs they get to see on their TVs. There's speculation that LPBW might come to an end at some point soon. No official announcement has been made though. For the latest updates on LPBW and any possible spin-off news, stay tuned. So, would you be interested in watching a Zach and Tori Roloff spin-off? Are there any other spin-offs you'd like to see with the Roloff family? LPBW alums Audrey and Jeremy Roloff take 2-year-old Ember to a nude beach. Little People, Big World alum Audrey Roloff recently celebrated her birthday. She turned 29 years old on July 19. Of course, she and her husband Jeremy Roloff spent the day together. They had their first date away from their kids in a long time. The LPBW couple shares Ember, 2, and Bode, 6 months. On Instagram, Audrey documented her birthday. She shared a picture of her family and wrote about her day with Jeremy. She writes, "I felt so encouraged and celebrated. Jeremy and I had so much on our first 24-hour date away from the kids since I had Bode. We went wine tasting in the Oregon wine country together for the first time." Shortly after Audrey's birthday, she and Jeremy took their daughter Ember to a nude beach. The beach they went to is on Sauvie Island. Part of that beach is a nude beach. From social media tags, It's easy to see that many of the people who go to that beach are nude. In the photos the couple took while they were at the beach, they are both fully clothed. So it's possible that the LPBW alums decided not to partake in that. Of course, they wouldn't necessarily document themselves at the beach if they were naked. At the part of the beach that the family was at, children are allowed. Plus, clothing is optional. Perhaps the couple had no idea that they were at a nude beach. Or they might have known and simply not cared about it. From the photos Audrey shared, it looked like it was pretty empty. Maybe they were in a more secluded area, or the beach might not have been busy at that time. Due to the coronavirus pandemic, some people are choosing to stay home. Nonetheless, the couple and their 2-year-old appeared to enjoy themselves while they were at the beach. While the family did document their trip on social media, they did this on stories instead of on their feed. So the photos expire after 24 hours and can't be accessed again. You can see the photos from the beach trip here. So, what do you think? Is it a problem, in your opinion, that the couple took their 2-year-old with them? LPBW. Tori Roloff looks exactly like cousins, fans react. Little People Big World stars Zach and Tori Roloff love to share beautiful pictures with their kids. Fans are also spoiled with their stunning family snaps due to the 31-year-old's job as a photographer. Some fans are also starting to notice the resemblance between the Roloff cousins. Recently, fans from Reddit shared their thoughts on Josia's similarities to some of Jeremy Roloff's kids. Tori recently posted a sweet message for her son Josia on social media. The mother of 3 says he has been strong-willed and independent, and she thinks that one day he will be like King Josia. Zach's 3rd child was also born with achondroplasia, but their family situation doesn't keep them from being happy. Many LPBW fans also like how the husband and wife help their kids follow their dreams. Jackson is one of them. This year, he took part in sports events with his parents' guidance. LPBW fans on Reddit said that Josia looks a lot like his cousins Radley and Bode. Even though Jeremy's kids don't have achondroplasia, some people say they look similar. A few also mentioned their parents are fraternal twins, which might explain their likeness. Others added that the 1-year-old child's nose looked like Bode's, while there are some who said they look more like their grandfather, Matt Roloff. Josia and the middle one look like Matt, one person said. Yeah, especially Josia. Even his facial expressions mirror Matt, another user commented. Jeremy and Audrey have been sharing their happy lives on social media. The 32-year-old mother recently shared a clip of her children making ice cream. She also has a goal of making her kids spend more than 1,000 hours outdoors. On the other hand, Jeremy's building projects have kept him busy. He had already posted about his rock wall project, which aims to build a wall around his $1.5 million mansion. But despite his tight schedule, he still makes sure to spend time with his kids. There are also times when the 33-year-old father brings them to his worksite and lets them play around his vehicles.